Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today I thought I would touch on Fallout 4. There have been a few rumors about this game, and even though it hasn't actually been confirmed yet, I figured I'd go ahead and make a video about it, because for me there is a very high chance that this game is being developed or will start being developed pretty soon, because Bethesda said that they were planning on making heaps of Fallout games, and obviously Fallout 3 was their first and their last game that they've made on Fallout. Obviously, New Vegas was made by someone else. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking that there's going to be a Fallout 4 in the next couple of years, hopefully. And there's obviously a lot of talks about it being developed for the PS4. So anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and make a gameplay wish list video, and I've got a bit of information and sort of rumors that I can also touch on. But firstly, you might disagree or agree, hopefully, with the things I'm saying. But if you don't agree with what I'm saying, then obviously leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see in the next Fallout game. There's a lot of things that, you know, they could really add into this game, and sort of they could nearly add a lot of Skyrim sort of features to make it a really epic game. So I'm really excited for it. There is actually talks that it might be an MMORPG. Personally, I hope it's not. I hope they stick to the good old sort of RPG feeling. But anyway, let's go straight into it. So the first thing is transportation. Now, a lot of people I know out there love the sort of style in Fallout where most of the way you'll get around is sort of walking and discovering places. But personally, I'm the sort of guy who likes cars and motorcycles in a game like this, you know, big open world. You feel as though you want to be, you know, going around the place pretty fast, and you want to be doing things quickly. Or else it becomes this sort of really boring run around where you don't know really where you're going, and it's just kind of, it really loses its sort of interest when you're just sort of walking for half the game. So, you know, maybe you could create a car with like materials that you find. Even maybe sprinting could be added to the game. Maybe there could be a perk that could allow you to sprint. Just something that could allow for easy transportation. Alright, so the next thing, and this has been rumored a lot, and this is the setting and sort of the map. A lot of people said it's going to be set in Boston. For some reason, I feel as if they might stray away from America. Although I do love the setting, but I just feel as if it's kind of, they've sort of been there and they don't want to sort of do it again. At least that's what I sort of hope. I hope they don't make it like the exact same location, because for me that sort of gloomy look was cool, but for me I don't want to play another full game in that exact same sort of location with that sort of similar environment. They could even go to something, you know, like Russia, even Australia, like the outback of Australia is similar to sort of the American outback. They could go to like Canada, they could have like snow, they could do a lot of things and have like varied environments, but obviously I hope they keep that sort of apocalyptic look. Don't get me wrong, I do like the American sort of theme that they had going on in the other Fallouts, but you know, I'm sort of hoping they try something else with the environments. So the next thing is weapons. Now, I do love the weapons in Fallout games. I remember like looking up guides on how to get certain weapons, and I really enjoyed that aspect of the game. But I feel as if when you picked up a weapon that an enemy was using or something, I wanted it to be able to have a use. So for instance, I wish I could just grab the parts off that weapon. So say that weapon had like a grenade launcher or like a sight on it. I wish I could add that part onto one of my weapons that I own, so that I could sort of mix up my weapons and have these unique sort of weapons. I don't know, just a little idea. I think it's definitely been in other games. Maybe even Borderlands had that, I'm not sure. But I really do think they should have different sort of weapon customization and combinations. Alright, so the next thing is a sort of co-op mode. Now, a lot of you guys might be completely against this idea. But personally, I do like playing these sort of games with friends. Even if this was online, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad thing, but I just don't see how it would really work. But just a co-op mode, so maybe you could play with a friend or something, and just so that you could experience the game with another guy, just so you could, for one, do things together. Kind of sounds gay, but like this way you can get sort of more things done, you can get through the game quicker, and for me it's just a better experience being able to play with mates. But also I think it's going to help with the actual sort of, like how repetitive the game gets, because I do find it gets a little bit repetitive when you're playing alone, and if you had a mate with you, I feel as if the game would be a lot funner. Alright, so the next thing, and this is another idea that probably won't be incorporated into the game, and a lot of you guys probably aren't exactly for this idea, but I like the idea of having basic sort of classes in the game. Obviously I love the way the skills worked in Fallout. You could basically make whatever character you personally liked, but I wish you had these sort of 3 or 4 sort of just main ideas which you could really make a character from. So for example, maybe you could choose like an assault class and then make a character within that. So maybe you could have like classes within classes sort of. just so the players can really make the character that they want. I don't know, it's just a little idea I had. And obviously Assault could maybe have, you know, more firepower or something, or more the ability to carry more ammo or something, and then another class could maybe you run faster or something like that. I don't know, just a little idea I had. Let me know what you guys think of that idea, because a lot of games have had that sort of thing, and it has worked. So, yeah. Next thing is tons of weapons slash gear and armor to choose from. This is a sort of obvious one, and I'm sure everyone wants this. But I don't know, I felt as if in Fallout, I'd get a gun and like that would be it for the rest of the game. Like I'd have that perfect gun and I wouldn't need another one, but I feel as if there should always be a better gun than the one that you have. And I feel as if guns should be like a big deal. Like when you get a really good gun, it's actually, you know, not easy to get it, and when you do get it, it's really good. Obviously it is like that in Fallout 3, but I just want them to add more of what there already is, and more sort of armor slots. I want there to be heaps of different armor slots so that you could really customize your character and, you know, get heaps of different loot for your character. Okay, so the next thing is like world-changing side quests. Now, I know that there were a few side quests, well actually there were a lot of side quests in Fallout 3, but I didn't really have that much of a desire to do them, besides the ones that would give you weapons or something like that. But maybe at randomly you could get attacked or something, like a village could get attacked or something, and if you're there, you could help them out and then you get loot for it. It's a simple thing that we've seen in a lot of MMOs, but obviously this would be a cool thing to add into an RPG game, and obviously that would just be help with sort of the immersion and everything else. So the next thing is to have different playable races. Obviously Skyrim had this, and a lot of RPG games do have this. But I don't know if Fallout would work, but maybe you could have different races. So one race could even be one that's like immune to all the radiation, that would be cool. Another one just like a human, but then they could really add all these other things, because the world of Fallout, without sounding like too much of a nerd here, there's like heaps of different creatures and stuff like that. So it'd be cool if like there were different sort of factions of races. So, the next thing I want in Fallout 4, and this is a bit of a sort of far-fetched idea, but was the ability to build a house. This is obviously in a lot of games these days, but I don't know how it would work in Fallout once again, but obviously they could probably do it. Yes, maybe you could like build a house, and you could actually like set up like a fort or something, and then people could actually come in and sort of stay at your place. Maybe they could pay you to stay there or something like that. And maybe you could get attacked every now and then, and you could have little quests that you sort of receive from building a house or something. Just something like this, some sort of thing that would just allow for players to, like, a lot of things you get off the floor, like scraps and things like that from enemies and stuff, you end up just selling. But I want you to be I want you to actually be able to do something with these materials that you find. So the last thing that I would like to see in Fallout 4 is to be able to join like some sort of NPC group. Just a sort of way of playing with other NPCs and being able to do quests with them, and you know, there could be really cool sort of game-changing storyline outcomes by joining that group. And I don't know, I reckon it's always cool having like a clan or something. So that's it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see in Fallout 4, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. So the last thing I want in Fallout 4 is to be able to join like an NPC group or a rebellion or something like that. Obviously we all like playing with other people,